Hi, it's Greg Vincent here. I'm just introducing you to individual property websites. It's a great new innovation for real estate agents throughout Australia and New Zealand. You'll find that sellers love them, buyers use them, and agents are already winning listings by using individual property websites. For instance, here's just a snapshot of some of our current sites and some of the agents who are using individual property websites. Now, when asked about individual property websites, there generally are three most commonly asked questions. One is, how do they work? Two, how much are they? And three, how do people find them? Well, how do they work? You can now feature your listings exclusively on the web by giving your clients an individual website for their home. Now, we've made it extremely easy with our user-friendly interface. We've also set it up so that there's no sign-up fees, there's no startup costs, there's no monthly subscription fees. You just go in there and order what you want when you need it, unlike some of the other sites where you're paying on an ongoing basis. You're also in a position where you can go in and create a free demo website. So the way this is set up is that you can go and either do this at the listing presentation or after the listing presentation, build the website for the client, show them how it will look and feel, and then go about securing the business from there. So it will cost you nothing to win the listing using this product. And then you can turn around and you can then make the website live on the web within 5 to 10 minutes. You can upload unlimited information onto the websites. There's no limit to the number of photos you can put in there. You can upload videos, audio tours, documents. You can even have password protected links across so that you can have contracts of sale or pest reports and those sort of things in there securely uploaded onto the website. The other last thing that's really important that you understand also is that we do not sell these websites direct to the public. This is designed for real estate agents to be able to go out and win more listings using this tool. So we definitely will not be selling direct to the public. We've already knocked back inquiries from private sellers and it's just not in our terms of conditions. So it is something that we are working to help the real estate agents with. Now, question number 2 is, how much are they? Well, the great news is they're only $99 plus GST. Now, that pricing includes the domain name registration. So let's say it's 23 Smith Street. Well, the domain name is 23smithstreet.com, and it also includes the 12 months hosting of the website as well. Now, the third question is, how do people find them? Well, what happens is agents promote listings via a lot of offline media. We'll have signboards, leaflets, flyers, brochures, newspaper home magazines, direct mail, mini-mags or group magazines, and window displays. Now, when we do those advertisements in these, say in the paper or on the sign or whatever, buyers go from this advertisement across to online because they want to find out more information about the home. They want to see more photos. They maybe want to see a virtual tour. They just want to know more information before they contact the agent. So if they're doing that, what we want to do is we want to provide them with a shortcut from here to your properties, to your listings. So for instance, what happens is that the slowest way for people to actually go across to see one of your listings from, say, your sign or your offline media, say your print media, one of the slowest ways is actually going via the major portals. But yet, majority of people actually go across onto the major portals. Then the next slowest is your company website. And the one above that is a property ID number. So if you had an ID number in your advertising, people can then go to your website and include an ID, see the ID number, and it goes straight to that particular property. Well, what's happening is people are now trying to find a shortcut to the listings, and they're actually going in and they're Googling the address. So let's say it's 23 Smith Street, they'll actually type into Google and find the property via Google. But the only problem with this is that when they actually find the property, normally on Google, the first ranked property will actually be appearing on the major portals. So it's keeping traffic away from your website. What we want to do is we want to get the people to see your advertisements and then come across and see your branding on, say, the individual property website, and then bring them across to your website. So we're bypassing all the competitors, we're bypassing the major portals, and we're also providing your vendor with their own home website. So it's a really, really effective tool. Now, because when you have a look at here, you'll see with your offline media, there is what we want to do, even though you've actually got your company website advertised on your sign and in the print media, what we want to do is we want to get people to go from there, your branding, to your branding. But the problem is that a smaller percentage of people actually go to an agent's website because they have to learn to navigate through all the different agents' websites. So instead what they do is that a large percentage of them go on to the major portals like realestate.com and Domain. So how can we bypass this? Because once they actually get in here, what they do is they go onto realestate.com, they'll type in the suburb, and then all of a sudden they've got to go past guaranteed top spot, the featured property listings, the standard subscriptions, all your competitors' listings in here, and if they find something better, they're going to go off into off to your competitors. So they might have found seen the property here, and then go all the way through and find it. It might be the 30th listing or 30 whatever, and unfortunately, once they actually get into here, it's an absolute maze to go through and actually get them to click on a link to get them across to your website. So what we want to do is we want to find a way to keep them in this channel as much as we possibly can. So when you look at it, if you promote an individual property website in your offline media, it's like you're project marketing a property. If you have a look at project marketing companies, they have a big complex, and they'll have a sign, and one of the big things on there is that the actual development will have its own website, and people then go onto that website. So what will happen is that you'll have your branding up here, and then you'll have your branding all over the individual property website, and then once they're there, then they're only one mouse click away from any page that you want to send them to onto your website as well. So the other way that people actually find the individual property websites is not just through your signboards, brochures, and all this. All you do in your offline media is you turn around and put in, say, 23smithstreet.com into your offline media promotion. But also what happens is you can include the individual property website in any emails out, your newsletters. You can easily SMS the web address out to your database. And it's really simple with our websites to share these listings up onto social media, say Facebook and Twitter. Also, they actually appear on Google when people type in the address. So after Google's indexed the website, you can then find it on Google as well. And one of the great things about it is that currently people, when they put their place on the market, they'll tell their friends, go and see our house, it's now on the market on realestate.com or Domain. With a website, they'll actually share the website with their friends, which means that your company's also getting marketed out to their friends exclusively, and they don't have to go past all your competitors at the same time. So what you'll find is that by using the individual property websites, it'll help you to become seen as an innovator in your area. They're really easy to set up, and you'll find that you'll be in a position where you can just jump ahead of your competitors by using the individual property websites. So I thank you for watching this, and if you want to get started, just go and have a look at 888anystreet.com. That'll give you a little bit more information. Or for any inquiries, just give us a call on 1300 780869 or email us at info@w4yl.com. This has been Greg Vincent. Once again, thanks for watching.